Another question. Answer starts coming out. This time you're getting a mix of alphabets. B, D, okay. I'm looking for rest of you. Try your best to give your answers. Mhm. I believe this question is going to be a good debatable question. I see two answers here. Okay. Did everyone try your answers? Don't hesitate, give a try. By the way, this question doesn't talk agile, non-agile. It's a very generic question. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, since most of you tried, I see alphabet D, alphabet B. Since two variety of answers are here, let us first understand the question properly. Let's start from the beginning. Let know which particular words or sentence you found should be noted down.
New project manager. First
So
time.
somebody's new, okay? So new is
First
the
time.
first time somebody's doing. Okay, then let's see what this person is doing first time. So there is a new project manager asked to help a project sponsor create a project charter for the first time. Who's doing first time? Is it a sponsor doing first time or a manager doing first time?
Manager.
Project manager is doing first time.
Sponsor is
Manager.
doing first time. Obviously.
No, no.
No,
Project
manager.
manager is doing first time.
First time.
Really? A new project manager is asked to help a project sponsor create a project charter for the first time. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. The English is pretty tricky, isn't it?
Correct.
After looking through the project documents provided by the project sponsor and business stakeholders, the project manager creates a draft and is
Right.
nearly ready to share it with the stakeholders and the project team. Very good. So far, I heard two words I want to note down. In this first paragraph, any other words I have to note down?
Think we can consider the draft also because it's not yet finalized.
Nearly completed. Okay. All right, then let's move to the last line of the question. Which additional step should the project manager take to ensure the project charter is ready? So one
Additional step.
additional step or steps. I don't see plural, it's a
Step.
singular. So I
Additional
feel
step.
it's one step to be done. Let me take like that one step. Can you take one step? One step, two step, three step. One step. Additional step is a keyword. I'm seeing that people feeling it. Any other points? I think nothing more than that, right? Okay, now, if this is the situation now, let's put some story like this. There is a company who is coming with an automated coffee maker machine. Okay, coffee maker. Okay, and you are coming up with a project and a sponsor and you and sitting and collaborating, and you have to come up with a charter. Before you go to the answers, from the PMI perspective, when a project charter will get created? Question to you. When a project charter will get created?
In the initiation phase.
Initiation. Can I say after the contract?
No.
So there is one company who asked for the coffee machine, and your company is specialized in doing coffee machine. You both the companies sign a contract. Is it correct? Okay, before you go further down, let me ask this question. Which is a legal document? There is something called legal document.
Contract is a legal document, not business case.
Yeah, contractual agreement.
Okay, this is a legal document, right? Now, should I do project charter before contract or after contract?
Sorry, after
After
contract.
contract.
After contract. Okay, now, if I hear after contract, the first thing is your company or company who asked that coffee machine, automated coffee machine, and your company is ready to do that, both of you sign a contract. I'm hearing that after contract only project charter starts, which means already in the contract you will have information about high level information about project scope, project timeline, project budget, and some key stakeholders, and some of the deliverable details, base level, something will be the high level, and the legally signed. Now the project charter is getting ready. Project charter is getting ready. Now you tell me, is a project charter a legal document? Is this legal?
No.
Question.
No. It was internally.
So it is a document created inside your company. See, this contract is legal, it's a bond. It's a bond between two companies. In case you skip out of it, it goes to the court, legal. And I'm hearing project charter is not a legal document. Okay. If it is not legal document, between which two parties I have to create this charter?
Within the organization.
Within organization, isn't it?
Yes.
The leadership and the team probably.
Okay. It is between your company and your project manager. These two party will sign for a project charter. Is it right?
So Shri, we can have the sponsor and the project manager working on the project charter. No?
Yeah, you can. You can. Because project sponsor can give you some information.
Yes.
Because as you said, a sponsor will be interested to know which manager is going to work in this project.
Yes.
In fact, in many cases, the sponsor involved heavily in creating a charter. In some companies and some cases, project manager also starts contributing towards a charter. But charter is not a legal document. It is a agreement or it is an understanding.
Okay, sharing the loads within the organization team.
Within the company. Yeah, rightly said, within the organization. However, because I work for this company, I have to mute some of you, background sound. Because we work in some companies, our company would have signed a agreement with me when I joined the job. When I joined the job, I put a signature in a document. I'm going to work for your company, and any project or any initiative, I will work as per the agreement. which means already I have a legal document with my company. That's why I'm in the job, isn't it? I don't need another legal document in my company. That's the reason. That's one of the reason you don't want another legal document. For you, project charter is sufficient because you already have a legal document to work for the company. Okay, let's divide the two things. Contract is a legal document. Charter is not a legal document, but charter is a one-page information which explains high-level project details like scope, schedule, cost, risk, or other parameters. Now the question is, the project sponsor, let's put a name for it. A project sponsor called John and a new manager called Dave. John and Dave working together, they are drafting some charter. Looking at the contract, they develop a charter. Now the question is, what additional step this person has to do to ensure that ready? Look at this word. This becomes more important. Why? It is not because this person is new, even though that's one of the reason. Still, as a project manager, even though you are an experienced project manager, you have to take this measure. Now, I'm not going to jump to elimination right now. I'm going to jump to two variety of people. One variety of people said B is a good answer. One set of people saying D is a good answer. So we'll start this discussion to see what is their perspective and view. Okay. I'll start with the Pritham. Pritham, I saw you marking D as a good answer. Why you thought AC is more important? Pritham, if you're available, ask to you is why you thought acceptance criteria is important in a charter.
You see, the acceptance criteria
Ah,
that should be well defined at the beginning only. Okay.
hmm, hmm,
So that is why I thought it should be included.
hmm. Okay, I'll park that. I have answered something for you on that, but I'll come back after listening to somebody in the B. Somebody with the B. I see Anup. Anup, you are in the B. You want to say something?
Yes,
You went
hello.
to the yes, Anup.
Yeah,
You're on.
actually, yeah, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Actually, I choose B because I thought the project manager is new in this company, so he needs some documents. Maybe he don't
Ah,
know. That's why he needs APR checking whether all the documents are in line with
ah,
the sponsor or not.
okay. Do you think because of new should I go with the review or reviewing is a good practice?
Also, reviewing is a good practice, but as in this question, new project manager is assigned. That's why B
Ah,
is chosen.
mm, mm. Why do you don't think D could be a good answer? Acceptance criteria adding.
I thought also D, but I thought B is more appropriate.
Okay. All right. We heard two people. Let's see. Let's listen a couple of more people who want to share this. Anyone here want to share more?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's Sachin.
Shri.
So here it mentioned almost been completed. Need to add one more thing. The important thing must be the acceptance criteria between all the charter. So that's why I think D would be the proper one.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay. So if I add why B is not considered, my point of view is acceptance criteria is not part of the project chart.
Hmm.
So then other thing is why I consider B is what additional step needs to be considered pertains to the question that is focusing on the project charter.
Okay.
So maybe there is a point that is a new project manager, maybe sponsor advice to go and review with the experienced project managers to avoid or
Hmm.
make sure all the information is available.
Hmm. Okay. Now you open the box. I heard that acceptance criteria not part of project charter. So I have few people feel that it should be part of project charter. Now I heard not part of project charter. If it is not part of project charter, where it is, that will solve the problem. Where it
Shriram, in my experience, I see some few charters. Mostly the project involving will not go through the project charter. Okay, I see that only showing that the who was the stakeholders and the cost and when is the delivery.
That's it.
The acceptance is not there. Even I answered D, but still I am not convinced that the D is the correct answer. Ways of I didn't see that like, the delivery terms and conditions. Only the project title, the project numbers, and the
Okay.
stakeholders, the project cost, and who
Yeah.
is going to handle that key persons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to add it here, if you think about in agile ways, okay, acceptance criteria, I don't think we can put it in a project tracker, but because that is applicable for every story. What is
Yeah.
the acceptance criteria for the story? So project charter contains high-level information, just a kind of a scope, what are the different stakeholders are required, some budget kind of information. At very high level, it will be mentioned. But if they start putting these acceptance criteria for all the deliverables in project charter, nobody will see. So that is the reason it is good to go for a peer review of a document. Even the project owner is new here, so better to have a review once before sharing it with others.
Okay, that's a good catch, Abdul. Thanks for sharing those points. Let me put some more information. Where we see project acceptance criteria, let's go for it a little more. I'll mute some of you. There is a background. So now, when you do requirement gathering, whether agile, non-agile project, let's go for a non-agile. There is the automated coffee machine. I'm not going to use agile here. A new coffee machine which use some electronic devices to automatically do that process. So now for this machine, I may not be interested to put acceptance criteria in the charter because charter is a quick catch of what is this project and what is the budget, what is the time, and any high level risk. Maybe high level deliverable if you want to say it, phase one, phase two. That's what will be there. Then where acceptance criteria? There is a stage we call as a requirement gathering stage. That is scope management. In a requirement gathering stage, in a plan driven project like a coffee machine, I will sit with my customer and collect the data requirements. When I do this, there is something called project scope statement. In your books, you'll see in scope management chapter called as project scope statement. In project scope statement, what will happen is the moment you collect a bunch of requirements, let's say 25, 30 features or requirements, for those features and requirements, I will talk with them. What can be an acceptance criteria when I deliver this back to you? So what is happening here is if you observe, only when the contract has been signed legally, I can create a charter. Only when the charter got created, I can knock the door of customer and ask them the requirements. So the acceptance criteria can come bit late in the game. When I say late in the game, after the charter is ready, now only you'll go and reach your customer and knock the door. Hey, can you give more details? And then I'll note it down. Okay, you say coffee machine should work by Wi-Fi. Coffee machine should give me an indication in my mobile it's ready. So I will note down those acceptance criteria. Like Abdul is pointing out, if I bring agility, if I bring little more software here, for this coffee machine, I'll create an app. For that app, each user story acceptance criteria will collect late in the game, not very beginning in the charter itself. So for the message here is, I cannot include acceptance criteria. Even if I do, it can be invalid over the days of time because the requirement gathering is going to happen after the project charter. So in that case, D is ruled out. God, man, that's a shocking. Man, D gone away. So now, since D gone away, give me one more elimination. Which one you can pull out? Give me one more elimination.
A.
A goes out. Ensure all talent and resource contracts are fully executed. Why it's going away?
So because this is the
Beginning
initial
of the
stage
chart.
and yeah.
Does it look like a execution?
Yeah, yes. This is the initial stage. The project charter is
No,
in the initial stage of
The
preparation.
resource is not included at the initial stage.
Ensure all talent and resource contracts are fully executed. It look like bit early, isn't it? Doing a bit early. Uh-huh. So A goes out. So the competition is between B and C. I think C also goes out easily, isn't it?
Yes.
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 Okay. By just understanding the question, we can put the answer, which can say that B is a good answer. But I know that D was a bit tempting for most of us. The moment you read the book of Project Charter and you know the template of the charter and you know what all can be in and out of the charter, chances are you can answer it better. Let's see that. A project charter includes high-level description of a project's goal and lot of information about the project. At this point, contracts may or may not be executed, may or may not be executed. So you cannot concretely tell that it will be done. And the workspace may or may not exist, may or may not exist. Acceptance criteria are decided when it is a time to complete the next step, starting with the project management plan. The only step on this list should be completed now is facilitate a peer review of the document. This is not because a manager is new. It is a good practice to do a peer review to see anything can be good and removed or added. That's a good practice. Since a person is a new, I will make it more mandatory. This person has to go through this. Yeah. All right. That's an interesting question, right? Two interesting questions today.